Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will talk to you about how to build a Substrate Kitties string. It's look like that. We have many cards contain the kitties, very cute kitties, and it have a DNA for each kitty and the owner, and we can transfer the kitty if it's enjoy, and you can create a kitty with your user. Yeah, and we can start here. We have a workshop, Kitties. This workshop teaches you everything you need to know about building a blockchain that handles the creation and ownership of the non-fungible tokens, NFTs, called Substrate Kitties. The workshop is split into two parts, and this video will talk about part 1, describe how to build the kitties palette, including the functionality to interact with the kitties you create. And the next video we will go to describe how to develop a front end to interact with the Substrate Kitties blockchain from part 1. Okay, let's start. Total tutorial objectives. At first, we learn the basic plugins for building and running Substrate node. And next, we write and integrate the custom frame palette to your runtime. And you will learn how to create and update the storage items and write the palette intrinsics and helper functions. And at last, you use the Propeller.js API to connect the Substrate node to the custom front end. So this tutorial assumes that you have already installed the prerequisites for building with Substrate on your machine. Make sure you configure your environment for the Substrate development by installing Rust and Rust2.J. So, what we are building? Yeah, we'll intentionally keep things simple so that we can decide on how you like to improve your Substrate Kitties string later on. For the purposes of what we are building, Kitties really can only do the following things. That number 1, we can recreate either some original sources or by being bred using existing kitties, and we can be so the price set by their owner, and it's be transferred from one owner to another. So what we want cover, we following items for outside of scope of this tutorial is the writing test for our palette and using correct weight values. And you can refer to the how-to guides on how to integrate this once you've completed this workshop. Follow each step at your own pace. This goal is to learn, and the best way to do that is to try it yourself before moving on from one section to the next. Make sure your palette builds without any error. So use the template files. We will open it. Yeah, it'll example code for each part of this lesson. is have you complete each part, and if you are stuck, you can refer to complete sources code on the Substrate node template repository tutorial solution Kitties branch. Can open it? Yeah. It's the destination code. Okay. And we can start with the basic setup. Before we can start making kitties, we first need to do is a little groundwork. This part covers the basic patterns involved with using the Substrate node template to set up a custom palette and include a simple storage item. Now we set up your template node. The Substrate node template provides us with a customizable blockchain node with built-in networking and consensus layers included. All we need to focus on is building out a logic, a parent, runtime, and palettes. To kick things up, we need to set up our project name and dependencies. We are use a CLI tool called Kickstart to easily rename our node template. And the step 1 install it by running cargo installs Kickstart. I will try it with the Ubuntu environment. Ubuntu Now we can running cargo install Kickstart. Okay, after we updating the Kickstart, we can run the following command to download the Substrate node. This command will clone and copy the most recent node template and ask you how to call your node and palette. So we can call it by the Kitties. If we use the Kitties as name, the node will be named as the node Kitties. And in the same thing, if you call the Kitties as your palette, the palette will name as the palette Kitties. Yeah, we'll try it. And we can go to directory and open the Kitties. Me is a Gastica. Go to file, and you see it's a Kitties folder. So you can see the node, yeah, and palettes and runtime node. Its folder contains all the logic that allows your node to interact with your runtime and RPC clients. And the palettes, here's where all the custom palettes lie. And runtime, this folder is where all palettes, both the custom internal and external ones, are agreed, graded, and implemented for the train's runtime. And at last, we can go to the runtime src and libs. Also notice that instead the modified template palette name remains a template module. You can find the palette Kitties. We can see the template module, so we can change it with the Substrate Kitties. Let's save it. Write the palette Kitties capsule. So we can see it's a tree directory, and can go to the Kitties, the node. Yeah, no, it's so we go to the palette Kitties and src and remove the 3 files. Move it, and you can modify this file. So palettes is in Substrate are used to define runtime logic. In our case, we'll be creating a single palette that manages all the logic in our Substrate Kitties application. So notice that our palette directory is not the same as our palette name. The name of our palette cargo understand is palette Kitties. So let's lay out the basic structure of our palette by outlining the part inside. So every frame palette has a set of frame support and frame system dependencies. So required attribute markup. Now we go to code of the library. Yeah. Here's the most bare bones version of the Kitties palette we will be building in this tutorial. It contains the starting point for adding code for the next sections of this tutorial. Just like a helper file for this tutorial, it contains commands marked with to do with to indicate code we will be writing later, and action to indicate code that will be writing in the current section. Yeah, action to do. Okay, I will remember it. Now we can copy the code. Yeah. And place in your palette library. And save it. And notice that we are using the SBIO in our palette. Ensure that this is declared as a dependency in your palette's cargo.torm. Okay, I go to the torm file and find the SBIO. This has version 500, so we can copy it and write it in the dependencies. Yeah, and save it. So now we try running the following command to build your palette. We won't build the entire chain just yet because we haven't yet implemented the currency type in our runtime. At least we can check that there are no errors in our palette so far. So I will build it. Okay, I saved all the file and go to the Kitties, build my palette. You'll notice the Rust compiler giving you warnings about unused imports. That's fine, just ignore them. We are going to be using those imports in the later part of the tutorial. Okay, this will change the warning. Here, after you finish the building this code, you can look some warning, but you can ignore it because we are going to use in those import in the later parts of tutorial. Now we add storage items. Let's add the most simple logic we can to our runtime. A function that stores a variable in our runtime. To do this, we will use the storage value from the Substrate storage API, which is a trait that depends on the storage markup. All that means for our purposes is that for any storage item we want to declare, we must include the sharp palette storage markup beforehand. Learn more about declaring storage items here. So you can take a look in this. We have the private value is maybe your unsigned 32 is value query, and the primitive value is unsigned 32, and we have the complex value, and in the immediate we have some map, and we have some double map and the end map. So you can see the map, double map, and end map. Here you can see in the default values. Okay, default value and accessing storage items hashing algorithm. Okay, it's a hasher black to 128 concat and 2x the 64 concat in identity. Okay, the Janus configuration. And Janus build. Okay, it's all about the storage of substrate. And you can see the map and double map and map is have a key, one key, two key, and any keys. Now you add the currency implementation. Before we proceed with building our node, we need to add the currency type to our Palettes runtime implementation. In the runtime library, we can add the following. Type currency equal the balances. We can call it Kitties. It's under the event. Now build your node and make sure you don't have any errors. It will take a little while at first. So I save it and build. Wow. Now 1, 2, 3. Copy. 1, 2, 3. Go. Oh, it's like some minutes, so we wait for it. After I finish my build, I have some warning about the road of the node Kitties. This is all of the part 1 of the Kitties sharp making. So you will complete the first part of this series. At this stage, you will learn the various patterns for customizing the Substrate node template and including the custom palette, building a Substrate chain, and tracking that a target palette compiles. And the last one, you can declaring a single value unsigned 64 storage items. This video will end. See you in the next time with the part 2 of the workshop Kitties node. Goodbye and see you again.